video is going to wrap up the complete series of all about school buses and things you never knew about school buses. So we left off right here, and we're going to talk about communication, and a little more emergency procedures, and some more features of the bus. Okay, so our district uses Motorola mobile two-way radios to communicate. So basically, the driver will say something like 31 from 452, and the other driver will say, 31, and it will get sent to the BOE repeat tower, and it will get sent back to all the other radios. So 452 is the code for base, so that's the dispatcher. So say bus 31 wanted to contact bus 22, you would very simply say 31 to 22, or 22 from 31, and the other one would say their bus number. So say someone was calling you, you'd say 31 or 22. Say the office wanted you, they would say 452 to 31, or 31 from 452. If they wanted the office, they'd say 31 to 452, or 452 from 31. So the next feature of the school bus in our district, they got rid of all the buses that didn't have this, was no child left behind. So this forces the driver to go and hit a reset button, or some buses to actually open the emergency exit and close it again. And this forces the driver to go back to the back of the bus and check for sleeping kids. So no child is left behind, as the name suggests. And the internationals will have a snooze button. So we'll let the system snooze for 5 to 10 minutes, and then the driver can go check it once all the kids are unloaded, so they can accurately check, and also so they don't have to trample over students. Otherwise, if they don't hit this, an alarm will go off. So next we're talking about braking on the bus. So these brakes will all hold the bus back on a hill. There we have an exhaust brake, we have an engine brake, and we have a retarder. Retarders are really only used on coach buses and older systems. It's a variable speed. Engine brake uses a multi-speed usually, and engine brake or exhaust brake actually uses a one-speed system. So an exhaust brake, how it works is there's one switch to flip, and it will basically use the engine to hold you back. Same thing with the engine brake. The engine brake will actually pressurize the piston so the engine doesn't go as fast. So there is a switch to enable this. So you turn it on, and then you could select your speed, low, medium, high. A retarder is one level, and it has infinite speeds. The more you pull it back, the more pressure it puts in the pistons. The less, you pull it, then the less it holds it back on a hill. All right, so next will be how to shut down a bus. First, you're going to put the shifter in neutral. Second, you're going to pull the brake, and it will be a spring brake. And this is just a little video showing what a spring brake is like. So this is where she pulls it. There you go. So it just kind of pops right out. And then turn the bus off, and then put on your four-way flashers. This is a diagram that shows the exhaust brake. As we were talking about before, it actually closes the exhaust, so it will push it back into the engine. Don't sound too good for the engine, but as far as I know, manufacturers keep using it, and that's it efficiently holds back the bus. That's how the exhaust brake works. So some facts: buses have 8 tires. Can you name them all? I see buses can go 85 miles an hour. Buses do not have governors in our school systems anymore that limit the bus. School buses have chains. Yes, they have automatic tire chains. So you flip a switch, and tire chains will go dragging on the road, and the bus's tires will constantly roll over them. Buses have a master switch to control the lights and gates and stop arm. All right. Thank you very much for listening. Um, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And if you like buses, I will make more future videos. If you like anything about airplanes, buses, vehicles, magic, music, you name it, this is the right channel for you. Subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you get notifications when I drop a new video. And please leave a comment below saying what you thought. And let me know if you have any questions. This is the fifth and final part. As I said in part 4, everything will be in a playlist of this series. So if you want to watch the whole series, or if you missed some of it, I will have it on my channel. So you go to my channel, and then you go to playlists, and then you go into all about buses, and it will have everything, all the parts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you very much for watching.